Good night, YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to the Dice of Blood toy review. Just to let you know, before I should actually start this toy review, there's actually a few people that are actually feeling a bit symptomatic there at the moment though, so I'm actually currently staying at home though. Although, with that being said, it's actually quite beautiful outside though. But the other thing I could also say about me is that when I'm doing this toy review, of course, yes, I've got a bit of a haircut though, as you can tell. Because, you know, we can't have too long hair there, obviously. But, yeah, safely in this video, it should run smoothly though, because, you know, like all toy reviews, they must go ahead. And yes, it's also quite noisy at the moment though, because I've got Trackmaster. It's not really a Trackmaster track there, but we've also got a couple of envelopes. I don't know about you, but I might as well just grab the webcam. In fact, it's so noisy. In fact, it's going to be loud and loud. We have Trackmaster track involved. It's classic Trackmaster track I'm talking about. And yeah, so I'm only going to be just reviewing only the 3 toys. And the problem with noises is that it's so unbearably hard, in the sense that, you know, whenever I make videos like this, you know, during half-term and the holidays and, you know, unexpected, you know, I would say unprecedented periods like that. That's a much better word though than unexpected periods like that. This is what I get though. Just a noisy bunch of Trackmaster track. Oh my goodness me. In fact, the track is so loud. But nevertheless, I'm just gonna review 3 products at the moment though, because, well, I just can't pretty much waste my time. I'm just thinking about, you know, how long would this noise syndrome would last for. In fact, we've literally just gone past the Easter holidays though, in fact. Yes, but the problem is, with that being said, in fact, there's been, I don't know what it is though, but it feels like I'm staying at home there at the moment though, because, well, there's actually a few people quite symptomatic there at the moment though. In fact, some who are not really asymptomatic though, are pretty much asymptomatic though, but I don't know what I'm talking there, but we'll find out what happens though. In fact, let's just go ahead and review this chicken product here first. And yes, it's a flipped up origami. Of course, this product costs about £8. So Chinese Kung Fu cockfighting, Roosters, DOJO training, ring 5-pack. Of course, there's the back of the packaging, which looks like that. It does cost about £7.99. Couple of cranky Roosters cockfighting, of course. Well, let's see what you get for your money though. In fact, it's already unpacked. We've got some kind of adversary and all the other goodies. Of course, yes, it feels like I'll be reviewing chickens this week though. Maybe until like, maybe this weekend, I think. But yeah, in fact, it's going to be, you know, utterly noisy though as I'm making this video. Hey, but what do I feel like, eh? But as I'm making this video, there'll be tons and tons and tons of noise. Even though we've pretty much just gone past these holidays, but of course there's a bit of, is that Chinese writing though? Looks some kind of a looks like some sort of battle arena. Of course, yes, they've got like, are these like chicken talons? It looks like they are. And you've also got this very strange spinning training device. It's kind of like a dojo set. Once again, it's got Chinese writing as well. But nevertheless, it's quite a very strange looking set there. In fact, the whole, how would you say it though, ring though, is not flat. In a sense, it's already been folded. It's been pre-folded. But nevertheless, I'll sure have to make the, you know, the actual set to be a lot much more, you know, properly folded, but also a lot much more, how would you say it, completely and utterly flat. It's not doing it for me. But let's take a look at this adversary. It looks like some kind of, it looks like a dummy. It looks like a training dummy of some kind. It looks like a raccoon to me though. Maybe a tanuki. I don't know. It's quite a very strange looking adversary. And let's take a look at the chickens. Of course, they're based on cockfighting chickens. It's just a generic cockfighting chicken. Of course, yes, we've got, they're basically roosters actually. We've got like an orange one and a brown one. In fact, chicken products, they're now becoming a trendy kind of product there, because, you know, it feels like that this week I might as well focus on chickens, obviously, eh? Although, with that being said, it looks quite nice. I mean, it won't always be chickens, there'll be other things as well. But what I can do with this set is I could do a bit of a cockfight. I don't know, but there you go. That's just, you know, just me just showing myself though, really. But oh well, at least I'll start to continue on. I don't know why I'm feeling like that though, but obviously this is something quite new though. In fact, I don't know about you, but this is really unprecedented. In fact, it's throughout the rest of this Easter. I think after Easter, in fact, it's going to be a very noisy one, because, well, of course, yes, there's only a few people though who are about to, you know, self-isolate, and of course I'll be tested from Wednesday though, but I don't know if I'll be positive or negative though. If it's negative, I hope everyone's negative, because let's just hope when everyone's tested negative, everything should be running like clockwork. But at the moment, it's not. But let's take a look at what we've got. We've got a couple of seagull themed products. This one here, might start off with this one here. It's a swimming and fishing black-tailed gull frenzy, or flock frenzy, or frenzy flock for a pack. Both of these are for the Origami products, but this one here is a British Wildlife Collection toy. Both of these are almost like the same sort of seagull themed product with the same price, £13 or £12.99. This one here, this Flip Up Origami British Wildlife Collection toy. It's called the British Mixed Summer Plumage Gulls at Lake, how do you say it? Fishing, oh my goodness me. Flock fishing and grilled chicken sandwich feeding frenzy 12 pack. £13, eh? Why not surprised if there's chicken involved. But let me take a look at this product here first. Of course, we've got some yellow croaker fish. And I got a funny feeling that it's pretty much based off, well, just, you know, life in the seas of East Asia. There you go. I don't know why I'm sounding rough and ready there, but it feels like that this is not normal. As if, you know, everyone's pretty much self-isolating at the moment though, and the noise is starting to be quite unbearable though. But anyways, let's take a look at these black-tailed gulls. In fact, they look so accurate to the real birds. Of course, they've got a black tail at the end. Most importantly, they've got a very strange looking beak. In fact, sometimes these models though may look quite a bit, you know, rough though, in a sense though, because it might be the detailing which could be imperfect, like the wingtips of course, as you can see here. Or in this case, it could also be the beak as well. I think one, in fact there's actually one of the black-tailed gulls which actually suffered that there. That I'd probably say would probably be, you know, be a major flaw though. Sometimes the beak may look like it's been split in half though, but oh well. Let's just take a look at the other gull next there. In fact, they're all named as black-tailed gulls. In fact, they're also named as black-tailed gulls. And sometimes that little red beak tip there can also be a bit different in terms of that colorization there, if you can see. But yeah, it looks pretty nice. And alongside the gulls, we've also got some fish. Obviously, they're yellow croakers. And yes, I've been to various Asian supermarkets. Of course, they're quite a common looking fish being sold in Asian supermarkets and whatnot. And I've seen a lot of these around, yellow croakers, being sold in supermarkets and whatnot. I think the other fish I could remember would probably be a pomfret. I don't know where I get the message from, but yeah, these are actually quite fairly nice. Those fishies and those seagulls there too. Croakers. I'm actually just so glad. Maybe, in fact, there's one product I'm actually desperate for. Maybe a 12 pack of black-tailed gulls. I'm really desperate for it though, hey. In fact, I don't know about you, but it's going to be quite noisy. In fact, it'll be unbearably noisy as I'll be making this video forever and ever. And let me just go ahead and unpack the British Wildlife Collection themed toys. Of course, yes, I do know that I'm staying at home for only just a few days before I feel like I'll be going back to normal and head back to the centre. I do kind of miss it though, but I can't go to the centre unless if, you know, I'm pretty much ready though, because, you know, I'm fairly aware of noise and stuff though. Fairly aware that this noise syndrome at home is going to continue forever and ever. But let's take a look at the gals though. First, we've got two black-headed gals. In fact, there's actually two different versions. This is the adult version, and there's the how do you say it, the first summer black-headed gal. In fact, I might take a look at this one here. But what's actually quite disappointing is there's no actual wing detailing on this bird here, so I might as well just have to add it. Maybe just now though. In fact, I don't know about you, but I often sometimes do mislead some of the detailings on some of the birds that I just, you know, completely forget to just, you know, implement. And that's not a good, you know, sign there, isn't it though? But I might as well just add a bit of brown detailing, just to make the bird, if it was more realistic, and also add a bit of consistency to give it a bit more depth, if that's a word. well, obviously it is a word though, actually, depth, and to give it a bit of representation that this bird is a summer-winter gal. And there you go. It's not the best I can do, but you can clearly see there's a bit of brown there as well though, a bit of a greyish, brownish colour combination. And because it's the first summer black-headed gal, it's also got a black tail like that, a bit like those black-tailed gals from East Asia, of course. And we've also got a couple of other gals. We've got, I think this is a lesser black-back gal, that one there, which looks like that. And we've also got another gal, which is the herring gal. In fact, we've got two of those species, which look like that. And we've also got, there's actually two different versions of what we've got there. There's a third summer lesser black-back gal, and we've also got a second winter herring gal, which is quite interesting to see though. I mean, hey, they're not really bad though, by the looks of it though. But what I can also see, there's a bit of a very weird broken beak syndrome right at the end there. Can you see it? That beak there looks like it's broken. But nevertheless, I think it's been glued in a bit. And apart from the seagulls, we've also got some fish there. That there might be a bream. Well, it looks, but that looks like a common sort of sea bream. Looks like a carp to me though, but it is a sea bream. You know, it's not really a sea bream, but it's a freshwater common bream. And we've also got some carp, who in a sense they don't actually look like magic carp anymore though, going by the design. And we've also got a couple of bread units as well, and what you can do is pretty much plonk your grilled chicken into it though, and combine the two units together and make it into a grilled chicken sandwich. Oh yeah, that's very yummy indeed. That'd be fairly nice though, eh? Not until when the seagulls start to pretty much, how do you say it, go after the sandwich, and guess what, they'll be obviously be going, mine. There you go. Yes, pretty much deteriorated my sandwich picnic at the beach, and that's what they'll always like be, you know, that's what they'll always be doing, just snatching at everyone's food though. Klepto parasites, aren't they, seagulls? Absolute little buggers. They're pretty weird buggers, aren't they? In fact, I don't know about you, it's very sunny outside. In fact, I might show you what's outside with my camera, hopefully, because, you know, maybe it's best to pretty much end the video with a bit of an announcement though, amongst the beautiful weather outside. And I know I'll be staying at home for only just a few days before I'll be heading back to the centre and then coming back home, and then vice versa. You know what I mean? you know, regular times, normal times, I would now go to the centre, you know, at every 9 o'clock to about, you know, 3 or 4 o'clock, which is the time, which in a sense, these are the times I come back home, of course. But, yes, I've got a funny feeling that, hey, the weather's not looking too bad for spring, though. In fact, the rest of April of 2022, like last year, and lockdown as well of 2020, it's been quite a fairly drier than average month. Which, crikey's, I think that's very normal for April, being a much more drier month, as you can tell. We had barely had any rain, though, for a long time, though. In fact, we certainly have. And it's strangely enough, though, even though we had a few amounts, in fact, we had some rain, though, before, though, in the first earlier weeks of April, but it feels like that, well, got a funny feeling April is starting to feel like a lot more dry than usual, like last year, and 2020, of course, I suppose. But anyways, with the beautiful weather outside to be shown at this end of the video, though, please give this video a like, and if you really enjoyed this video, subscribe for more flipping videos in the future, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.